Hello there, hope you've been well. You know, when I look at myself in the viewfinder, I almost don't recognize myself. I'm so unaccustomed to the way my face looks with facial hair. And sure, I've received compliments from people I know in real life, which is very nice to hear, but I still don't feel like they're complimenting me. They're complimenting a different version of me. It's very strange to me. But without further ado, I'll jump in. Today we're doing a Q&A. The first question I got is quite interesting to me because I thought it came off pretty apparently. But the question comes from Daniel, who says, are your collabs mostly scripted or mostly ad-lib? Most of all of my videos are ad-lib. I don't script anything. I feel like if I ever scripted a video, especially if it was a collab, it wouldn't be real. Like, it'd be like I was an actor. I was acting out the lines that I'd written down to do. And I feel like most YouTubers that do script, they have a lot of problems like reading it. They have a lot of problems memorizing it and saying things, so they have to edit a lot because of that. That's just an assumption of mine. I don't know if that's necessarily true. But for me, especially if I'm having a collab where I just have a friend on my bed and we just chat, it'd be natural. So if it is a conversational video, like my video I did with Anne, which was German versus America, I wrote down a couple topics in my notepad, like schools or work or things like that, and then we'd bring those topics up. Or healthcare. I was really interested to figure out how their healthcare system works. I don't know. That's just how it works for me. That way, you start at a topic, and then it just goes from there, and you have a conversation. Because that's how it would be if you were chatting with me in real life. That's how I like it mostly. Now, my video last week with Che, funny enough, it was all ad-lib, except I pulled a classic mistake as a YouTuber. I think the first person I ever remember doing that was Charlie McDonald. He did a video with Tim Minchin and forgot to turn the microphone on. Well, me, during our last like 10 minutes of filming, I forgot to turn the microphone on. And so right as we finished, I looked over and I went, oh no. And he was like, no. It's so upsetting. But yeah, either way, I do it all at. Can you say the German word Donaudampfschifffahrtsgesellschaftskapitän? Is that okay? I mean, I don't know what that word means, but it has Kapitän. Why did you jab so much at Jody's concert, Evan? Why? Listen, okay? I'm not going to deny the people what they want. I'm up there in my booth alone at the time because I was an early birdie for the show, wanted to get a good seat, even though I had a pre-reserved booth, and I'm standing there, and the crowd looks up, sees me, and they begin chanting one word. Dab. 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 What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I have to give the people what they want, okay? Gotta give them some dabs. Oh, my laptop almost fell. The laptop is okay. Opinion on calling people babe or baby platonically. I call people babe platonically, sometimes bae, because, you know, just a millennial, I'm trying to be relatable. But I use bae and I use babe. I never use baby. I find baby a bit too weird. Like, hello, infant. That's how it feels to me. Like, I'm in love with you, baby child. That's not a two-part question. Favorite Dodie song. My favorite Dodie song is When. It is my favorite of all time. It is the best. But I also really like Party Tattoos. It's a shame that one's not well produced on Spotify because I want it right now. Part 2. Yes, I'm hella excited for Connie's book tour. Oh my gosh. Genuinely, she just gave me this book. It came in the mail yesterday. Got a nice little note in it. And oh my gosh, guess what? This is weird, right? But one of the weird things I have on my bucket list is to be in a special thanks for a film or a book. And for the first time in my life, this is like a real freaking book you can buy on sale next week. And it says right here, special thanks for Evan for the much appreciated maths help. I don't know. I don't know how to react to that, but this is so cool. I'm so excited to read this book. I know there's a lot of YouTuber books out there, but this is one that I will be reading quite a lot. I don't know, I'm really excited to read this, and I know it's gonna be a series, so I'm gonna be reading on the plane tomorrow. What is your go-to order at Starbucks / your preferred coffee shop? When I go to a coffee shop, I almost always get a flat white. Flat white is a perfect coffee drink for me. The reason I've just realized is because it's not boiling hot. It's not gonna burn my tongue. I have very sensitive lips, okay? So say the ladies. And I've got a sensitive tongue, all right? So if I sip a hot drink, I'm gonna burn easily. But with a flat white, it's steamed milk with the espresso, and it's already at the perfect temperature for me, okay? That's how I like it. But if I'm going to Starbucks exclusively, I do get the caramel frappuccino. That's just how I like it. Who are your favorite musicians as of late? I love Tame Impala and Alt J and Passion Pit with a passion. I don't even do that on purpose. I just love it with a passion. And I also really love Tycho, who I got a chance to see at the Camden Roundhouse the other day, and it was amazing. It's not the type of music that I would have associated going to a concert for. Like, when I first thought about going to a Tycho concert, I was like, that sounds funny, because the music to me is very chilled music. I use it when I want to get work done, when I want to study, when I want to just get into my own mind a bit, and like, it's really chill, right, for me. Obviously there's groove and beats, but I just imagine people just standing there bobbing their heads. That's what it was. Literally, it was just all of us standing going, There's no lyrics, there's nothing. We're just bouncing around to the synths, and then when I left, I felt like Literally, I saw 3 people that had blonde hair, quiffs, and glasses, and I was like, I guess I'm the demographic for Taika. What is your 3rd favorite reptile? That's oddly specific, but the chameleon, definitely my favorite. The gecko, a close second. And then 3rd, probably the iguanodai. Bet you never heard of that one before. I love it a lot because I also iguanodai. Dark humor. What EU country would you live in besides Germany? Easy answer, Austria. They also speak German, though a weird version of it. Or Switzerland, I guess. Please make me a Halloween pun name. Eve. Your name is Eve. You're literally already there. It's evil. You know, Evil Dead, something like that. Come on, it's easy. You give me the easy ones. Favorite pair of shoes? Recently, when I went to Australia, I got a new pair of Uggs. And by new pair, I mean, I've never had Uggs. I always associated Uggs with like the basic white girl in America look in the wintertime. You know, you wear the skinny jeans, you wear the long booted Uggs. I always thought they looked cute, and I heard they were really comfortable, but I didn't really like the way they looked on me. It didn't really fit my style. However, these really do. They look, I don't know, like a slight dress-up shoe, but also the entire inside is full of sheepskin. It's like walking on a cloud, okay? I love these. I get a lot of compliments on them as well when I'm out and about, so yeah, these boys. What are you being for Halloween? Alone. What are all the sources you use to learn German? I'm considering learning. I'm gonna make an entire video on this topic very soon. I've been preparing for it for a while. I'm just not at the stage yet. I'm very close to it. I'm trying to make sure the video is well-rounded and perfect and doing a lot of research for it. I'm really excited for it because I really love learning a new language, and I know a lot of people do, and I'd like to make a video helping other people with that same topic, so look forward to that soon. If sweater weather could be something other than a candle, what would you want it to be? Probably froyo or ice cream. I'd eat that up all day. If you could have any US restaurant open a location in London, what would it be and why? Wawa, definitely, and it'd be right next to me, okay? I'd get hoagies all the time, I'd get tasty cakes all the time. It'd be everything I could ever want, okay? If it wasn't Wawa, probably like In-N-Out. Maybe Taco Bell, but they already have them in the UK, but for some reason not in London. Why is that? What movies have you watched recently that you recommend? I feel like 90% of the films that I watch are on planes because I'm on planes all the time and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna watch a film. I saw a film called Berlin Syndrome, which freaked me out. It is really like, it's not a scary film. It's a chiller, I think. It's not like a thriller. It's just like a constant state of unease. The whole time I was watching the film, my hands were sweating. That's how on edge I was the whole time. I was like, I just want this to end. It was really good. Berlin Syndrome, check it out. What TV shows are you currently watching? Well, after Richard and Mortimer has now ended its 3rd season, I'm back onto Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is coming out with new episodes, and South Park. I love both shows a lot. Those are the 2 I'm watching. When I'm not doing that, I'm mostly playing video games. Horizon Zero Dawn is something I've been playing recently, which is really pretty. It is a beautiful game. The story is really interesting, and I am like diving straight on in. You can like play the game and not actually care about the story or read any of the extras, but I'm reading chapter after chapter of all this hidden text on the story. I'm like, this is fascinating. I need to spend some more time reading about it. And I'm also excited for Super Mario Odyssey. That's coming out soon. Oh my gosh, that's coming out real soon. Do you have any particular German books or movies that you've really enjoyed so far? I haven't really read many German books besides like childhood books that are like 3 pages long, like See Spot Run, whatever that would be. Sehr Spot Laufen, Rennen, I don't know. I've been reading very small books. I don't really recommend you read those unless you're also learning German. But for films, I've watched the film SMS Fatigue recently, and it was really, really nice. It's like a romantic comedy type thing where a woman lost her boyfriend and then she starts texting his old number because she misses him, and she's just kind of updating him in the cloud. But then someone else has currently got that guy's number, and so he's reading the text, and then he tries to meet up with this girl. It's actually a weird premise, but I liked it a lot. What's your favorite type of berry? Banana. Fun fact, banana is a berry. Hangs from a tree like that. It is a berry. If you don't believe me, then you should check yourself, because it's very true. I really shoehorned that one in there, you know. You have to kiss Jake Paul or Logan Paul. Which do you choose? That is an appalling question. Don't make me do it. I'll kiss my butt. Are you ever gonna upload the videos from Switzerland? I'm sorry, I get really behind on my travel channel when life gets in my way and I'm behind, because then I just stay behind. I'd rather like de-stress by doing something in the house and not editing. But I've now fully edited it. It's 50% up. Also, if you didn't know, our whole area hasn't had Virgin Internet for the last week. I've been dying. I've run out of hotspot. What am I supposed to do? I can't upload the video, but I'm gonna upload it tomorrow from the airport, okay? That's how committed I am to getting it up before my next travel trip happens. What did 5-year-old Evan want to be when he grew up? I wanted to be a musician that made video game music, and I still really want to be a musician in more ways than one, and I feel like I'm not chasing that dream far enough, because at the end of the day, that is like, I think, what would really make me the happiest is if I was a musician. And at one point in my life, I knew I had to make a choice between making YouTube videos or being a musician. I could have been both, to be fair, but I didn't have the time for it. And I chose YouTube because I felt like it was easier and something I was good at and I really liked. And I didn't have a lot of confidence with the music. So I do throw music on this channel every once in a while that I'm very insecure about, but I'm like, please like this. I'd like to get back into it. I need to start practicing ukulele more. And my dream is to play piano. So I need to get a piano in this house. Just don't want to make the investment, but I need to. I need to get lessons and do everything. Because that's 5-year-old Evan is still 27-year-old Evan, you know. Want to make music. Favorite fall-themed food? Pumpkin pie. It is an injustice that pumpkin pie does not exist in the UK. It makes me sad. I want to just go down to a Ralph's and buy 8 pies and ship them over. If you guys live in the US and you're flying to the UK, just give me the pies. I want the pies. Did you enjoy Dodie's show? No. I loved passionately Dodie's show in more ways than I ever thought I could. I've seen Dodie perform way too many times at this point. I'm like, all right, you know, intertwined, I get it, you know, skin touching skin. But this time was different. It was very different than any other time I've ever seen her perform in that I did not see my friend Dodie on stage. I didn't see a YouTuber on stage. I saw a freaking rock star, and I mean that. It was, I don't know, it was really hard for me to process. The whole time I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so freaking talented. I'm enjoying this so much. It's such a good show. The balloons, everything, it was overwhelming. And at that moment, I realized I'm just so proud. It's nothing more than pride. Just freaking good. How did you cope with making videos whilst you were at college? Did your course mates find out? What were the reactions like? I made videos a lot when I was in college. On my second channel, I literally made daily videos every day for like 435 days. And then I also uploaded like comedy videos on my main channel with literal opinions and things. And I was proud of it. I actually was excited to let people know that I made videos. I would like wear my YouTube shirt around campus. I would show people my videos, be like, what do you think? Am I funny? Tell me you like me. I don't know. I craved people approving what I made. I always have wanted to create things. And so I was never ashamed of it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Someone could say, I don't like this. I go, okay, well, I ended up finding a community of you guys that like my videos. So that's really cool. But yeah, I've always loved creating things and I've never been ashamed of it. So when people found out, they were like, oh, cool. Good job, you. You're gonna fail. And look where I am now. London. I don't know. I'm freaking proud. I'm really happy. You know, I'm filming this at 2 in the morning and I just feel really happy right now. Life is good. Thank you very much for sending me all these lovely questions. I hope you enjoyed the video because I really enjoyed making it. It's been a great one. I'm assuming you watching this have already subscribed because you're watching the video. And most people that watch my videos, you've already subscribed. I mean, I'm not making many of these catchy title videos. Next week's, whoa, we'll see. Gonna make an interesting topic. Who knows? But thank you very much for supporting me and everything I do. I hope to see you guys next week. Goodbye. I don't know why I feel so good all of a sudden. This was just a nice video. Yeah, I don't know.